They will fear the wild.
Alright, what is up? What is going on, guys? It's your boy Chumbles, and I'm back, and this time we're going to be looking at the preseason 2020 gameplay, Rise of the Elements. So yesterday there was a huge announcement about a bunch of different stuff. Honestly, there's like way too much to even talk about. So I'd recommend you guys go check that out on the league website itself. But we're going to be talking about the dragon changes because, well, that actually affects the league gameplay, which I care about the most personally. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of videos coming out because this isn't the only thing. There's quite a few other stuff that's been announced, and we'll go over those in some other videos. But yeah, let's take a look at the dragons, because the dragons have changed and what they do. So the elemental rifts, so the drags is what they're talking about. Goal: every game, Summer's Rift presents a variety of distinct and memorable environments for players to master. Yeah, we'll see about that. So Rise of the Elements will bring Summer's Rift to life, blah blah blah. So yeah, basically the drags do more than just give, like, let's say Infernal Drag. It gives more than like AD and AP stats now, for example. So Infernal Rift, which is the red one, obviously, Infernal Drag. So the Infernal Drake, blah blah blah, pathways. So once you take it, basically it kills some parts of the enemy team's map. So for example, it says that new paths to make opportunities for quick flank or sidestep that your opponent isn't expecting. So this right here is the example. So this is the enemy red buff, I believe, because it wouldn't make sense if it's your own red buff. So yeah, now there's like two other ways to go by. So it's clear path right here, so you wouldn't have to go through this bush, I guess. But I mean, overall, this doesn't really make too much sense in my opinion. There's got to be more than like just this, I think, because this is the only example they've given so far. And to me, this is kind of useless. I don't really see, like, I guess you could put like Teemo shrooms here or something. I don't know what this really does in terms of helping your team, because I feel like this helps the other team more, because then they can avoid this bush, getting flanked by the bush here by going like this way. Obviously you could always go this way. There's like this path now going like that. So yeah, I don't really understand. They haven't gone into much detail about that, but it's interesting to say the least. Now I think the other ones are a little more impactful than the Infernal one, which is kind of hilarious because usually it's like Infernal Drags, you win the game. I guess Oceans are pretty good too, but so the Infernal ones, now when you kill an Infernal Drag, the patches bush will grow around the Barren Pit and the environment to flood with pools of water. In addition, honey fruit plants sprout up in each jungle quadrant, which again, don't know why that's helpful to your team, given the other team jungle fruit. But anyways, sneak around the jungle or look for a new ambush opportunity. So essentially it grows like plants, like it grows bushes and stuff, which is disgustingly OP for Rengar, for Ivern, and Nidalee. I think they're the three that are bush abusers. And here's another example. So you have like bushes here, which is insane. This one's longer. You have a random one. No, this one's always here. It's just bigger. This one's always here. Let's see. There's obviously this one that we saw. So yeah, it's mostly like these two. The bushes being a little bigger. But yeah, other than that, pretty cool in my opinion. That one's, I could see that one being more of an impact, because at least in your territory, it helps to have like these extra bushes to flank people and stuff. Or if you're playing Rengar, Nidalee, or Ivern, of course, that'd be even better. But now we have Cloud Rift. So the Cloud Drag now creates like a wind tunnel kind of thing. It says dodge skill shots or make a swift collapse. So I guess it's like, it's actually pretty impactful, the amount of move speed you get. So you can see there's like a little wind kind of thing here going on. So around the drag pit. I'm not sure where else it would be. Oh, right here, I guess, too. So I guess in the areas of the map where it's kind of circular is where they'll end up being, which is actually pretty impactful as well. The extra move speed here would be pretty insane because, well, these areas are pretty, like, I guess, territorial, you could say, when you're playing, and like, these are usually the areas I see in solo queue specifically, where usually the game ends around these areas. Like, one person will take a bad team fight and then the game's over. So that's pretty cool. I think they also, okay, yeah, it's down here. Okay, so these are just what the drags themselves are gonna do. So here's the mountain drag. So mostly nearby cross drag with extra tight spaces give opportunities for big AoE wombo combos and create some interesting new hiding spots with Fog of War. So the mountain one, I think, is just changed once it spawns, like once it's here, because this doesn't make sense unless this is a second mountain drag. But yeah, that's essentially what it does, which is pretty cool, I guess. Changes the environment, but it's kind of weird how they have that with the Infernal one doing kind of the same thing. Like, as you can see here, there's another pathway here. Looks like there's one here as well. Yeah, so I don't know who this really helps all that much, other than like Kiana, because I don't know, I don't see this being like too crazy, but it's there, I guess. And now we're gonna look at what they actually do in terms of like the dragons, like stats they give or whatever. Which I think only one of them has changed. Oh no, two of them. So Infernal gives the attack and ability power like we've seen before. Ocean gives missing health every second, so that's pretty good. Gains cooldown reduction for your ultimate ability, which is really interesting. So no longer gives you move speed. So I think that's pretty cool. I think that's it's a lot better in terms of, I guess, overall, like the drag itself. But I mean, I wonder if on like switching champions like Nidalee and like Jason and all that, I wonder if this is even gonna be worth anything, or if it's just gonna be a waste of time for yourself. But we'll have to see. Gain a percentage of increased armor and magic resist. That's actually huge. That's pretty cool. And then, so when team kills their 4th elemental drake, instead of stacking their elemental buff, they'll gain a powerful dragon soul from the dominant drag. So I guess that means whichever ones you have more of. Dragon souls persist through death and the last remainder of the game. What? That's pretty OP. So you have it for the whole game. Wow. So they're really making this about like being with your team and stuff. So, Infernal Drag Soul. Every 3 seconds, your next attack or damaging spell creates a small AoE explosion, dealing adaptive damage that will now scale with bonus attack damage, ability power, and bonus health. What the hell? Wait, that's a broken. Wait, what? Huh? There's no way. Because that's literally OP. Dealing any damage triggers strong health and resource regen for 3 seconds. Damaging minion provides less regen. Which is so good. Hitting enemies with abilities or attacks lowers the cooldown of your base ability. What? Are you kidding me? Dude, no. They have to remove this. This is broken. This would make the game stupid. Because this drag souls persist through death and last the remainder of the game. Like, you can't have this for the whole game. That's busted. The game's literally over at that point. How are you supposed to win? How do you actually even come back from that? Okay, interesting. Mountain Drag Soul. After not taking damage for 5 seconds, gain a shield that lasts until destroyed. The shield's magnitude will scales with the bonus attack damage, ability power, and bonus health, which is still pretty OP. Having like a permanent shield, are you kidding me? Some of these AD carries you can't even kill now. Imagine with this. Jesus Christ. And for the last part, we are going to go over the Elder Drag, which is literally a monster. Like, you guys gotta see this. So, Elder Drag still grants a powerful short-term combat buff. Yeah, you can say that definitely. If Elder burn damage affects a low health enemy champion, they'll be consumed by a searing Elder and then kills them instantly. So guys, basically, if they're under a certain threshold of health, they literally just die. Like, it doesn't even matter if you hit them again. They literally just, boom, they're gone. Ow. And let's see this. So you can see Twitch coming in here. I think he pops ulti and then he just starts. Yeah, so ulti. Boom. The Elder Drag. So you can see he doesn't even auto again, like right here. What the hell is this recommended crap? Yeah, you can see he autos. He doesn't auto again. It just goes off and it just beams them down. So Elder is literally like a way where you just end the game. So I think they really want people to be playing around drag, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I feel like this has to go. The Dragon Soul thing. I think that's too broken. That makes the game really dumb, in my opinion. Like the Infernal one, that's like retarded, man. You can't have that. That's stupid. That makes the game so broken. Like, what? Because your RNG is better, and let's just say you don't have a dragon killing jungler or somebody that wants to play towards the drags, they just lose the game because of that. So, in my opinion, that's dumb. I think they should take that out. But all the other stuff's pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think about all these changes. I will be going over more changes as well. So, yeah, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you guys did enjoy. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.